from Auto Accents with the famous team of Jerry and Darren, and we are preparing the tint on this particular car. What have you done so far, Jerry?
Right now we just cut out the tent on the outside. Right now we're shaping it on the outside.
Shaping it?
Yep, to the window.
Okay. So when you do that,
we just set it up to shrink it, and we shrink all the little fingers.
I'm going to scoot behind you on the other side. Go ahead, keep working.
It's all finished.
I don't like shooting into the light. Go ahead.
Oh,
Okay.
it's all finished.
So you did that mainly to take the bubbles out?
To shape it to the window. The windows
Okay.
are a little curved.
Okay, and then when we bend the plastic on the outside, it'll bend easier. And Darren, what are you doing here?
Cutting the window out, cutting the tint out to the shape of the window.
So what do? You try to do two at once?
Yep.
That's pretty much how you get speed, huh?
Yeah.
let me sneak through here. Okay. So if you're professional enough, you should be able to do this, but I wouldn't advise it because I know I can't. And Darren is preparing this window for being able to get done, and of course Jerry does the final step. This is window tinting training by Jerry and Darren at Auto Accents. We're located at 4681 Northfield, and we tint cars. Generally, we let you choose whatever shade you want in Ohio. The legal limit is what in Ohio, Darren?
50%?
In the front two windows, right?
Yep. Anything from the pillar back can be as dark as you want.
And this customer has chosen what shade?
50% on the front and 20% on the back. 20% is what comes factory on the back of most SUVs.
So it'll look like an SUV type shade.
Yep.
Okay. And you're cutting all the corners. Why?
Rounding them so they won't peel after it's installed when the window goes up and down.
Okay. So window tinting done right. And did you see that he installed the giant glass for you guys back there?
Yeah.
But we had to peel all the floor cover paint off.
I heard.
We goofed.
It was a 2K.
Well, it's that two-step latex,
Yeah.
or whatever I call it, the stuff we all use, the gray, and then
Yeah.
it just would not dry.
No hardener.
No hardener. But Rust-Oleum was willing to give us all of our money back. All we called is to just ask them how to remove it. He said, "No, we'll give you the money back because it's inconvenient." And I thought, thanks, you're giving us our money back because we were idiots. Yes. So in the back window's already been cleaned really good. Cleaning in window tinting is really so critical, because if a window has dirt in it, it's going to transfer on the inside and it'll show up as tiny little bubble. And generally the customer cannot see that from inside, but it's cosmetically not attractive. And so you'll see what Jerry's doing here is the actual application process. You saw us preparing this window. I came back to show you how she puts it on. Of course, the window is slightly rolled down. She's going to work the top first, then she'll roll the window slightly up completely and put it in. So I'm going to stay, and Jerry, say something. I don't want to be talking. Silence, silence, silence.
Right now, just squeegeeing all the water out. Seems like an easy process.
Yeah. Well, I keep videotaping it for people, and I keep watching it, and every time I try to do it, it's not easy. We did a sunroof for this car, too. This customer is really happy with our service. He came back for window tint, and he's coming back for an auto detailing. Auto Accents, 216-475-9999, and we're located at 4681 Northfield. It's a company I started when I was 16 years old, and I hate to tell you how old I am right now. I'm not 16 anymore. I got kids that are older than Jerry. and older than Darren. How old are you, Darren?
23.
23, and you?
22. Or 23, I just had my birthday.
Hey, happy birthday. When was that?
It was June 2nd.
Awesome. Yeah. Both our kids are home right now. Our one daughter lives in Florida. And they, kind of nice when the house has the kids again.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm yapping just because I wanted to pass some time, because I wanted to show you an uncut video, guys. And now what we're doing again.
Now I'm doing the same thing to the bottom.
Okay.
Squeegeeing out all the water.
So you'll see the squeegeeing process. It's really kind of important.
Then I take my corner card, corner out all the corners, the bottom.
And it's mainly you're pushing the film away from the center towards or inside of the
Yep, try to get all the water out.
yeah.
And that's why you got to keep your windows rolled up at least 3 to 4 days so the water can dry up, the water that we can't get.
Yeah. I love that you use yellow. She uses yellow, she dresses in yellow, so
nice.
on video it comes out really nice. You know? You know, when you get a stop shot, there's nothing like yellow. You were talking a little bit earlier about a friend of yours all bummed out because his car is black and they won't put it on the cover of a magazine.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, if it was yellow, I'm sure it will.
Yeah.
So what color is he wrapping it?
I don't know yet.
So that window is done, right?
Yep.
Inside
That's
and
50%.
out?
Yep.
That's 50%. So if you look inside, you really cannot see inside, even though the other door is open. But if we look from inside out, it's like there's no tint. Okay, and we're going to be putting a sticker here shortly. Your squeegee's in there. All right. Next, I'm going to concentrate on the back window more for you guys, because everybody really, the hardest part is the back window. And Darren over here is preparing the back window. And how to tint the back window in a single piece, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're doing this back window totally in a single piece. Hey. Hello. So if you look hard enough, you'll see there's a Ford logo under this. And we're going to be on that's applied on the outside. We use film that's 38-inch wide.
This is a 40-inch roll.
40-inch roll. So generally, if you're buying it by mail order or something, you're probably not going to be able to find that. But if you do the work right, and you'll see some of the tricks of the trade. And what he's trying to do is get this film to form to the glass, and that's kind of an important step, because when we go inside is not the time to make the formation happen. We're looking for rounding. If it's a bubble, we're trying to get this film to behave like a bubble. So am I in your way? And I'm trying to do this unedited, uncut, so hopefully you guys are not annoyed with all the empty time. Are we done back here?
Oh, just waiting for the heat gun.
Okay, so we're gonna, you know what, we have a heat gun too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know where our heat gun is?
Oh, there it is.
Okay.
It only takes a second.
Okay. J'oublié. So this process is really a formation process, and if you look hard enough, you'll actually see the plastic changing shape. And of course, you don't want to burn the plastic either. That's one of the... You're welcome to say something there, Darren. I'm doing all the talking.
It's tricky to get the heat right. You have to get enough heat in it to shrink, but not enough to melt it and crease it.
Okay. And the reason this works is because it's plastic.
Yeah, it's a plastic film.
Yeah.